time has arrived. The college football playoff set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to Lubbock, Texas, and the home field of the Texas Tech Red Raiders, Jones AT&T Stadium. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Crumstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and they bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Southern Miss's offense will get the first swing today. And now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kirk. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
First play of the drive, they look to the right. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The pass rush closing in. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. And the Golden Eagles will line up to punt it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. They're going to the air on the first play. Quick completion to the tight end. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Makes a quick catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for a receiver. Throws to the tight end. Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Chris, when was the last time you saw a tight end this athletic? I mean, this guy lays out and comes down with a huge catch, showing you how athletic he is and what soft hands he has.
Nice grab. It's Torres. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught over the middle by the tight end. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The Red Raiders have 1st and 10 here. On the run, it's Torres. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
The pass is hauled in over the middle. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. And the Red Raiders move into the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Makes the grab on the move. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set.
Touchdown, Red Raiders, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Short pass finds the tight end. He's stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the good yards.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarterback to stop him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
He's got a man down the middle. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, 3rd down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead, quarterback has time. Nice throw, and it's a first down.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Here's a 1st and 10 play. And a player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout or they check him out. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Now offense with some pre-snap motion. Toss play to the outside. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. So at the end of 1, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. The Red Raiders will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Trying for a 4th down completion. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40. And the Red Raiders pick up enough for a 1st down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with 2 guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
And here's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. 1st down from the 23. The Red Raiders will have 1st and 10 here. And he's got it again. Breaks into the clear. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. And the Red Raiders are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Here's the 2nd down play. Wants to throw it. Pass caught. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
3rd and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Gets made on the outlet, and he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Tech. So with playoff pressure for the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Play action here on first down. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Breaks through. Nobody can bring him down. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. QB bootlegs here. Oh, what a grab! He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Nothing doing in that play. A big D-tackle there for the stop.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Golden Eagles come to the line with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical into line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing...
Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Southern Miss. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him, but that's a great return. The last line of coverage guys just able to corral him, but a great spot to start this drive. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Gets the first and still running. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. That's an important first down on that running play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
That completion makes it second and short. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. The Red Raiders starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looked over the middle, but it's incomplete. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. And this pass is caught. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's caught! Touchdown, Red Raiders!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Final seconds in the first half, they will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
The Golden Eagles will kick this away to start the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create good field position here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
These guys didn't let the halftime break slow them down. They continue to dominate the line of scrimmage, give the ball to the back. Nice big positive gain to get things started here in the second half.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. That's a solid gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Takes the handoff. It's Torres. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Worked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
And the Red Raiders will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, it's a great job by this defense coming up with a big sack there on 1st and goal. The offense still has their opportunities. Let's see if they can get back on track here on 2nd and goal.
2nd down, looking to throw it. He's got it near the end zone. Doesn't quite get there. The defense forcing him out at the 3. They've gotten the ball down to the 3-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for 6. Ball knocked away in the end zone. A great defensive play.
Just an incredible play here by the defender on 3rd and goal to tip that ball away at the last second. Now, what will the offense do on 4th down?
Quarterback drops back. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the Golden Eagles offense back on the field. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. The Golden Eagles come to the line in the hurry up.
Boy, wide receiver screen could be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Hubie keeps it himself.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a 3rd down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a 1st down, and they get it.
And the Golden Eagles come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
It's a short completion of the tight end. Making people miss. In the clear now. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
See if they can convert the point after. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And a Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Ran by the receiver. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback could put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Crosses the 45. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner looking to create better field position. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the Southern Miss offense is back out there now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw caught over the middle. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down. Looking to throw the football. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Following the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 39. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. What a catch! Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. The pass is caught, and he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
The Golden Eagles will line up on 1st and 10. An RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Well, they've got him behind the line. It's a tackle for loss to wrap up the 3rd quarter. Texas Tech has the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on third down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets them up at the 24.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
He makes the grab. Tackle made quickly at the 9, but now it's first and goal.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend but don't break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
No gain makes it second and goal from the 9. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This defense is playing inspired football with their backs near their own goal line. An incompletion, now a sack. What would the offensive coordinator come up with here on third down?
Urgency here in the fourth quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. And he'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And we're able to get him down.
Man, Chris, when you're down by a couple scores late in a game like this, you need to find matchups where you can get the ball thrown downfield. Here it's a completion, but it doesn't get them very much. Now they've got a fourth down play coming up.
Caught near the goal line. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as he tried to cut in to this lead. All right, so it's first and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Leaning on the run game here late. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. You're late in the game. You got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line. Run that running back. Make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
They'll go with the ground game there. Running back takes the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Now, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
They'll hand it off. Stop right there at the line. No gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Makes a quick grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Red Raiders looking to keep this drive rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And the Red Raiders line up on first and 10 now. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking to throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Thompson. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And the single back takes the handoff. Tackle, but first.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They gain him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. The Red Raiders are in the red zone. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And now the handoff. They bring him down, but that first down should be enough to propel them into the national championship game. First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
Chris, this is situational football, and this is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech.
You know, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Southern Mississippi offense back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Looking to pass here on second down. Gets rid of it on the move. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Golden Eagles come to the line to run the hurry up. And they quickly spike the football to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Second down play coming up. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here they come on fourth and long, trying to overcome that crucial sack on third down. This won't be easy. QB to the tight end for a completion. No, he didn't make it. He stopped short on fourth down, and that could be a fatal blow to this offense. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Thompson. They stop him, but it's a 1st down, and that should be ball game.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
4th out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves